Hello to you, our prospective student, and welcome to our short video series. And in this video series, we aim to give you some information that you need to be aware of and things and questions that you might have regarding your admission to Stellenbosch University next year. My name is Joshua Davidson, and I'm a student recruitment practitioner here at Stellenbosch University. And today we'll be talking about international or other curriculum. So what I mean by international or other, it's other than NSC, other than IEB. Luckily for me, I'm not an expert in the field, but I have someone here with me who is. My colleague. I'll give her an opportunity to just introduce herself. So please tell us who you are and what it is that you do here at Stellenbosch University.
Thank you, Joshua. Hello to everybody who accepted the offer regarding Stellenbosch University, and I'm going to share communication that relates to international curricula. By way of introduction, I'm Nazli Daniels, and I'm within the Stellenbosch University International Office, and I manage the International Undergraduate Marketing and Prospective Support Unit.
Okay, so thank you for being here today, Nazli, and you are the best person suited to give this information, an expert in the field, definitely an expert in the field. So the first question is always non-NSC, non-IEB. There's so many different terms, international, other. Just tell us what international curriculum is, and in the South African citizen perspective. So South African citizens who are following a school system that is not NSC or IEB, talk to us about what the process is for them for final admission to Stellenbosch University.
Okay, thanks again. I'm going to distinguish between our South African citizens doing an international curricula, and that includes curricula that ranges from Cambridge International Examination, Pearson Edexcel, it includes the German Abitur, and it also includes the American High School Diploma. So with the South African citizens, those who have accepted their offers, we've sent out communication to everybody with a link. So the minute you receive your final results, and that can be the computer-generated version of your results, especially for our Cambridge candidates, and it can also include a document from your school or from the institution or from the center, because we require a certified document. We require everybody to submit those documents by completing a red cap survey, and that communication is on the homepage of Stellenbosch University. So you'll be able to access the information there. And it is important to note that we will not be responding to the email correspondence, whereas you submit your documents to us via email, as we are trying to keep things easier and make it a seamless process for everybody. For our international candidates, we also require from you to submit a link. There are two separate links for our South African candidates with international curriculum and our international candidates with international curriculum. With the link that you complete, we will require for our international candidates that they have to submit a valid study visa. They have to submit their documentation that relates to the duration of their studies that has been issued to them. South African medical cover that ranges and is applicable from January, the 1st of January, up until the 31st of December. Also, a minimum payment. All of those links and details will be available on our webpage as well, so I'm advising everybody to also access the information there. If you have accommodation, then that link will also be available for us, but there will be an additional payment if you have university administered placement. Additionally, we also have our cover that relates to those candidates who are sponsored bursary letters. So all of those information is a process called pre-registration, and we will just need to check documentation before we can welcome you academically within your undergraduate degree program.
I think you've answered all my questions. we can
that was a mouthful, I think. But at the end of the day, it comes down to the information that we're sharing.
Yeah.
Just on a side note to everybody, we have all the information on the respective pages. It is available on Stellenbosch University International as well. Our respective email addresses, the general one for us would be suiundergrads@sun.ac.za, but those details you'll be able to access, and it has been updated within the respective links as well.
Okay, thank you so much, Nazli. That gives us everything we need to know. And I think to our prospective student, please, the main thing is be aware of the fact that email communication will not be the means of
Exactly.
primary communication. Please follow the links. Please visit the websites. Make sure that you know what is required from you,
True.
where to go, and what to upload and what not to upload.
Exactly.
So if we can just summarize, because we've spoken about South Africans with international curriculum, you've mentioned a few of them and what they could look like. So let's talk about international applicants with international curriculum. Just summarize again for us, just in bullet point form, what are those things that need to be in place for pre-registration?
Okay. Again, I want to emphasize, as Joshua mentioned, we are not going to respond to individual emails, as we are trying to make it a process where we can have all the information in one survey. So the link is available on our homepage. It is a REDCap survey where you need to complete your application ID, your Stellenbosch University student number, as well as the documentation, and it has to be certified because we are accepting the documents in good faith. So as an international student with international curricula, it is important that you have a valid study visa, that you have your minimum payment sorted, that you have your medical cover, that you also have reference if you are externally sponsored, either the bursary letter or a sponsor letter from your respective bursar. So all of those aspects will be important. And that being said, again, we are looking forward to welcoming you to Stellenbosch University in 2025.
Thank you so much, Nazli. I think that's the perfect way to end it. Ladies and gentlemen, prospective students, thank you so much for clicking on this video and just for joining myself and Nazli as we just share some information that's important to you. As Nazli said, and I can only echo it, we look forward to welcoming you in 2025, only if you followed the right links and only if you listen to the information shared in this video. So please watch it as many times as you need to. Thank you so much, and we'll see you in the next one.